Hello Islington School staff. This is a video presenting you with 5 tips for staying calm and in control during the school day, brought to you by Islington School Wellbeing Service. So we made this video because working in a school can be stressful at the best of times, and remaining calm is a challenge that many school staff face when presented with difficult situations. So keep watching for some tips that could help. But before we begin, it's good to know that in order to stay calm and in control, we must remember skills and strategies that help us to emotionally regulate. So that refers to being able to respond to big and intense feelings like anger, frustration, excitement in a way that is helpful to the situation and others. So before we begin, how are you feeling right now? How are the energy levels in your body? If you take a look at the table, are you feeling low in energy, exhausted, bored, sad or unwell? Or are you feeling calm and focused, ready to work? Or maybe you're feeling a bit unsettled or distracted or worried. Or maybe you're feeling like you're really starting to lose control, angry and frustrated. So this is a measure that you can use throughout the day. And self-awareness of emotions is a great first step in managing them. Try to name specific emotions, and you can say them quietly to yourself or write it down. You don't necessarily need to figure out the reasons for them, just noticing what impact they have on your mind and your body. So firstly, I'd like to thank the iTips team for providing materials to help us make this video. So that's the Islington Trauma Informed Practices in Schools. So terms such as affect regulation describe the ability of an individual to modulate their emotional state to meet the needs of the environment. People with a broad range of emotional regulation strategies are able to flexibly adapt to a range of stressful situations. As well as minimizing stress for ourselves, adults need to emotionally regulate in order to support pupils to regulate. If we adults stay calm in a stressful situation, it's more likely that the people will mirror the actions of the calm person. If we raise our voice, tense up our body, then it's more likely that the people will also escalate. The simple act of staying calm is a powerful way to model and teach ways of responding to stress. When young people have lost access to their thinking brain and their ability to plan and think ahead, you can step in with yours. Emotional regulation strategies will help you to access your thinking brain at these times. Exhaustion, stress, burnout and trauma are challenges to emotional regulation, and they are natural and understandable responses to a stressful environment. These tips will serve as a reminder to things that can help us feel calmer, but they're not to replace getting support from professionals or making necessary changes in your personal or working life. Many things are out of our control or exacerbated by social injustice that may take a long time to overturn or address. You can, however, play an important role in reducing harm in the here and now by modelling a calm and safe response in your work with young people. So tip 1, remembering your basic necessities. Looking after yourself every day is extremely important for staying calm in stressful situations. So ensuring you have your basic necessities can be any activity that people use to calm, heal and preserve themselves in the face of adverse situations. For example, something as simple as making sure you've had something to drink and to eat when you need to. Whether you're rushing around from lesson to lesson or checking in with pupils and parents or teaching back-to-back online lessons, making sure you're giving your body what it needs. So it may sound simple, but it's easy to forget to take a sip of water or move your legs if you're busy. Looking after your sleep as much as possible is also really important. We have another video for school staff on sleep, so please check this out if you're struggling with this at the moment. Establishing boundaries and being able to say no to added pressures is also a form of looking after yourself. This can be hard if anxiety is provoking negative thoughts about your role in helping others. And also, it's important to ensure you're being kind and understanding to yourself. Tip 4 could provide you with some help managing these thoughts. A necessity can also mean thinking about things that you enjoy. So fun might be at the bottom of your list of priorities at the moment, but however, research shows that enjoying yourself is one of the best stress relief tips out there. So whether it's watching a film, connecting with friends and family, these things help with burnout, can provide a relief from a life that's full of high expectations and pressure. Tip 2, trying micro mindful moments. So paying attention to the present moment, to your own thoughts and feelings and the world around you can help with your mental well-being and with feeling calm throughout the day. The good thing about this is that you can do this anywhere, any time of day. Incorporating micro mindful moments into your day can help you feel calm when you're rushing around, and they've also been shown to reduce stress and anxiety and to help with connecting with others. So for example, when you wash your face, really focus on the feeling of the warm or cold water on your face, the smells of the soap and the noises of the water splashing, or that very brief moment when you boil the kettle. Instead of thinking about that email you have to send, listen carefully to the noise of the water bubbling away. And you could also try a quick stretch as you stand up, moving your arms and shoulders and noticing the difference in your body afterwards. If you're noticing lots of stressful thoughts during these moments or throughout the day, even naming them to yourself as anxiety or stress is taking the time to notice the present and a form of mindfulness. Tip 3, trying quick techniques to calm down in the moment. So these techniques can be deep breathing, which has many benefits for the body and mind. Firstly, it can regulate the nervous system, increasing the body's relaxation responses and decreasing stress responses. So I'll introduce a few basic strategies, and these strategies are best practiced when you're calm. So it'll be easier to remember to do them when you're beginning to lose control. So deep breathing, there are many different ways you can do this. 4-7-8 breathing is designed to reduce stress, calm anxiety, and help people sleep. So you inhale counting to 4, hold for 7, and then exhale counting to 8. Or more simply, deep belly breathing is where you place your hands on your stomach area, breathing in slowly and feeling your stomach expand, then breathing out slowly and feeling your stomach deflate. And then we have the 5 senses technique. This is for when you start to feel really panicky and stressed. Try noticing 5 things you can see. So like the computer screen, the door, the sky outside, anything you can see around you. 4 things that you can hear, so that could be chatter, a siren outside, the traffic, the wind. 3 things that you can touch, your feet on the floor, the feeling of your clothes on the skin, a breeze on your cheek. 2 things that you can smell, lunch, cooking, perfume, and 1 thing that you can taste, slightly harder. Could be that coffee that you just had, or maybe the toothpaste. Tip 4, reflect and unwind. So if you've had a busy or stressful day with a lot to process, having a routine to debrief or reflect afterwards can help you organize your thoughts. It can give you time to reassess negative automatic thoughts such as, I'm useless, and change those thoughts to working with young people is a challenge. They will not always show how much they appreciate you. By taking time to reframe it, it can give you a broader and more realistic perspective on complex situations. Is there someone on your team or in your family that helps you debrief after a stressful day? Let them know how important it is to you. They are likely to feel the same if it's reciprocal. It's also important to allow time for self-reflection. You may already do this in your own way. What kind of questions do you ask yourself? You could try, what happened? What went well or not so well in that situation? What is positive and negative, and why is it positive and negative? What can I do moving forward, and who can I ask for help? Finally, finding ways to unwind and disconnect can help you recharge. What helps you separate work from home life? When working from home, it could be putting away your work things or chatting to your friends and family. It could be some light stretching or cooking dinner. It's important to switch off from work a few hours before bed to make sure worrying thoughts aren't having an impact on your sleep. And finally, tip 5, reach out for help. If things are getting too much, it's important to look out for the signs of when you may need more support. Maybe your workplace offers free counselling services. Human Resources or the school mental health leader will know more about this. Also, there are a number of free services in the area. iCope is a directory of services in Islington for adult mental health, and you can book an appointment on their website. I've left a link below. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions or feedback, please email islccg.sws@nhs.net. Thank you.